Hello, this is my second time trying to record this because I cringed so hard the first time that I had to stop and take a break and walk around the house. This is my 19th sketchbook. It's a moleskin, medium size, I think. They're quite expensive. I think when I looked in the Waterstones that sells them, it's like £25, but I borrowed this one, so I did not have to pay that much, which is a really fun life hack for some of you guys. So the opening spread is an intro page or an intro spread. It's got a media artist thing that I did one time. The rendering is okay. The likeness is questionable. I want to do another one for my new sketchbook, but I just haven't started that yet. So, yeah. There's a warning for this sketchbook containing nudity, gore, explicit NSFW, and for any relatives to go away. So, the first actual spread, I wanted to test drawing faces from imagination without any reference, just because it's something that I struggle with a lot. And then I was actually really frustrated with trying to think of something to draw on the first page, so I got some friends from college to just doodle in there. So that's all what this is. Just little doodles in class. I'm pretty happy with it. I think this guy looks like Robert Sheehan. Maybe you see it, maybe you don't. I don't know. But he looks like Robert Sheehan to me. This was a little study that I did for college. It was by this guy, if you can read that, but I can't pronounce it because I am not Polish. This is also around the time that like people were starting to get ready for Inktober and Drawtober, Peace Show, or whatever. So I printed out this prompt list. Plot twist: I didn't do any of them. I never do. This was more planning for Inktober, and I started doodling some things for it. Scrape was one of them, I think, and I wanted to have like Scrape's knees, so I drew knees and then did nothing with them. This is a pose I saw in a museum one time. There was like a statue in that pose, but she had her stomach like ripped out essentially. It was pretty weird. I probably have a picture of it somewhere. This is a hand, pretty nice hand. And then I drew Greg from Over the Garden Wall in Studio Ghibli style. That is on my Instagram right now. These are some doodles, because obviously this is also, so sorry you guys. Because this was around October time, that's Black History Month in the UK, so I was getting ready to do my Black History Month piece for college. We entered like a competition, and it was supposed to be a portrait, or a triptych, shall we say, if you want to use the artsy words, of my dad, my sister, and my two sisters. But I ended up just doing one, which I'll put in later maybe. This is an OC Yana. I like the sketch, but I just find her face hard to replicate. Like after this, I could never get it right. More faces, because that was something I was struggling with and trying to improve at a lot. These two are okay. This one, I really don't like the cross-hatching. I think it's just like strange. Okay, I'm sorry. Then this is also during my obsession with the craft. I think I watched it like maybe 50 times. I even made my dad download it for me and put it on a USB. This is Rochelle, because I love her. October was also the time that my little nephew was born. So this is a picture of him just after he was born. He looks nothing like this now, I swear. He looks like an alien here. It's so strange, but I love him. This is more anatomy testing. It's really stiff, in my opinion. Not super proud of it. More anatomy, more like weird stiff poses. This is really light. I don't even know if you can see it. But yeah, just not the greatest, in my opinion. We don't have to talk about this page. We called this the Macy page because I did this drawing and it looked like one of my close friends in college called Macy. And then I got her to stick in a bunch of stuff from her bag. This is not mine. Okay. And then another friend, Maria, did all of these drawings. I was trying to do this technique where you get a reference picture and you do like the silhouette in a pen, and then you go in with a darker color and then you add the details and stuff. These two, I don't know what happened. I'm really not fond of these two, but these two, love. Especially this face. I think this face is so cute. Moving on, just more doodles, I guess. This is the lyrics to, I can't remember what it's the lyrics to, but it's a Kimya Dawson song. This is my receipt of life for October. And another statue that I saw on Pinterest. Oh my god. Another statue that I saw on Pinterest. I just liked the pose, and then I made it like a fallen angel deal. So I gave him some fire and some horns. Then I gave him ripped off wings, just for fun. This is an angel, pretty self-explanatory, I guess. Nothing crazy. The cross-hatching and the shading is really just all over the place. Doodles from a college class where we had to like just sit in a big room and people spoke about their careers, which I suppose would be good if you thought about your career, but I did not. These was boobies. Please don't call the police. I don't know. Just don't freak out about it, okay? Be chill. This is when I was changing up my room and I needed paint samples, so I stuck them all in because I just wanted to fill the page up. And this is a butt. This is a disgusting spread. The worst spread in this sketchbook, if you ask me. I just really don't know what happened. Teeth, a bird, I guess. I just stuck in a bunch of stuff. Like, what is it? I don't know. This this is my OC Seth. Playing with a little mouse because I wanted to listen. Sometimes you just want to draw fictional men dressed up as cats in thongs, and that's okay. That is okay. This is another doodle. This guy, I think this is my default face because hold on, look, 1, 2, and then there is another one, 3, right here. This is my default face, I guess. I will never escape it. This is more. Oh, jeez, you are completely out of frame. This is more notes from college. I had a dentist appointment. Some wolves. More anatomy testing. Hated this. They all feel so stiff and like just not good. Then this was, I guess this was kind of like a warm up because then I did these and I felt a lot better about it. So we got a woman holding a vase. She's stabbing the vase. This is another woman. And I was thinking about some things I wanted to do in 2023. I did none of these. I don't think. No Meet the Artist, haven't done that yet, and it's December. Chinese New Year rabbit, because this year I think was the year of the rabbit, and I wanted to make a calendar. But it is my goal for next year to make a calendar, which is the year of the snake? I don't actually know. I'll look back into it. Intro pages didn't do, book cover for my AU didn't do. Cicada piece, Avatar AU. Yeah, I did none of this. It's all irrelevant. This was me trying to do anatomy from freehand, and clearly I didn't freaking do it very well because neither of these have arms or feet. But that's when I reflected. I did some reflection, you know, and I was like, I need to practice this. So I practiced some feet and hands in pen. Definitely should have done more. I still need to do a lot more, like practice with that stuff, but I'm trying to get better with it. This was a little doodle in class. This is Johnny Knoxville because, it's because I was going to do an art swap with my friend, and the 2 or 3 times that we planned to do art swaps, we just didn't follow through. I think we were just like, oh yeah, let's do it, and then we never mentioned it again. So sorry, Max. There's some more stuff from class. I felt so proud of this when I did it because I had art block at the time, and then I did this, and I was like, oh my god, it's gone away. I'm finally, I don't know. I just felt like I broke free from the art block, even though in hindsight, this spread is just atrocious. This was my reattempt at this pose from my mind with no anatomy, no reference in front of me. And I feel a lot better about it. I love this. I made a digital render of this as well as a little practice, which is also on my Instagram. This is a face. I struggle with expressions a lot, so I was just trying to draw more in pen, which I find frustrating. This is a redesign of Seth's face because when I did here, he looks so baby. Like, that's not what I want him to look like. He's so round there. But here I feel like he's more rugged. This is like what I want him to look like. And that's more of his personality in it. I was thinking about doing business cards at the time as well. And I wanted a cicada on it. The business cards I've made recently do not look like that. It's got like stars on it. This is Andy, another OC. All of my OCs are shirtless. Anything I draw is shirtless because I don't understand clothes. And that's the only reason, that's the only motive I have for not giving them clothes. So this is some eyes. I love this eye. These 2 eyes, hello? They're so cute. The rest is just irrelevant stuff. We went to a museum with the college. I tried to draw like it was like a bust figure, I guess, which I'm not too fond of, but I'm not fond of a lot of stuff in here. This is another OC, Robin. I love Robin. I think about him all the time. Practicing arms again, just trying to get like the joints and the configurations of like the musculature and like all that stuff. This is a workout routine that I wrote out and then I never did. I think I did it once. And then I moved right along. More faces. More faces. I like this one. I think he's cute. This is something I did in college as well. It's a biblically accurate Edgar. So if an angel had an Edgar haircut, very much. I like it. I just love that hairstyle. Macy gave me that. This was supposed to be a self-portrait. It looks like me. I still hate it. This was something for college. It was like a... Basically, we were doing stuff based on dreams, and I had this dream about a girl who would... She worked for a demon, and she had to carry his head around after he got beheaded, because he got beheaded a lot, I guess, and she had to put him back together. But this was like a pitch. Not even like a pitch, it was just like a concept idea, I guess, about this little maiden working for a demon. Anatomy practice. Found these references on Twitter. Don't freaking ask why. And I like them. I think they turned out cool. I want to do more like these. I love the way his face turned out. Like, hello. That is so cool. It was Mermaid at the time, but by the time I finished any of this, it was like November. Let's be real, I procrastinate a lot. Okay. His name is Laurent, and it was entirely based around this cool helmet I saw on Pinterest. And yeah, I think he's pretty cool. There's more designs. Sorry about the shadows. More designs and stuff. And now I have like a idea in my head of a comic, which, let's face it, I'm never gonna make that. But if you want to see like the inspiration behind it, I have a Pinterest board about it. So yeah, this is the time when I was getting really ready to just finish the sketchbook. I was so over it. And yeah, I was just trying to make all of the spreads really cute and actually finished. This is my sister's friend. This is an owl, a little concept I had for a fetus and a fig. I don't know where it came from, but it's just something I had in my brain, I guess. This is some boobies, because God knows everyone needs little boobies in their life. Ooh, spider sonar concepts. I thought this was cool. I still have a work in progress of this on my iPad. I don't think I'm gonna finish it, but it's cool to think about. I had 4 arms in this one, and then I gave myself 6 arms, so it'd be like I had 8 limbs, I guess, like a spider. That's really imaginative of me. Oh, I saw Talk to Me. Such a good movie. Can't wait for the second one. Self-portrait again. Kind of looks like me. Kind of doesn't. I don't know. I had a blood test. And then I was trying to, like, draw Andy in different angles, but I don't think it worked very well. This was another sketch of my spider sonar. It was just supposed to be like a base sketch so I could render it digitally, which I never really got around to. Stickers from the garden center, and my aunt gave me a whole tin of Prismacolors. Someone gave them to her and she was like, well, I'm never going to use these, so I'll just give them to you. I was like, okay, geez, thank you. This is a face I drew, I saw on Pinterest, I guess, I don't know. Laurent's dad, even though in the story, he doesn't have a dad, because we gotta give him some trauma, come on. More faces. What is this? I have no idea what that is. This was a failed spread that I gave up on because I could not be asked. Then some vampires. This is Vampire Robin. I know he doesn't look anything like the picture you saw earlier of him, but that's okay. It's experimental. You know, he's just chewing on a heart, and that's fine. Sometimes you're just chewing on a heart as a vampire, and that's allowed. This is another vampire. I love this guy. I was just trying to be really loose with my pencil, and I think it came out pretty good. This is King Zeta's character Igor. I was going to draw Kanat, the like counterpart to this character right here, but I drew a pigeon instead, and I think that's just as good. Oh, I recently, where are they? I got some stickers from them as well. They're really sweet, and sent me an extra pair because he thought that it wasn't like going to show up, but this is a drawing I did with the Prismacolors that my aunt gave me. I found a cool reference on Pinterest. I really like it. And then I just filled the space by sticking some stuff in because I'm going to be asked to think about drawing anything else on this page. Torsos, just trying to practice. Pretty mid if you ask me. Didn't really go too crazy with them. Then the last spread is some horses. And that's pretty much it. I was going to do a final closing page, but I just didn't really do that. Maybe I'll do it in the next one. But yeah, that was my 19th sketchbook. How do you end a YouTube video? Let me know if you like this type of stuff, or if you want to see more from me. That may be a little bit weird because I've never made videos before in my life. But yeah, I want to post more art stuff, maybe a little vlog. I'm going to do it secretly so none of my friends know, and none of them can judge me. God knows my sister can hear me through the walls right now, but we won't worry about that. Bye, I guess. Bye.